and welcome to the Daily Sun's Week in Review. I'm Sydney ALTSCHULER.
And I'm SLOANE GRINSPOON. While Tuesday's midterm election shook up national politics and brought some competitive races to the Ithaca area, Cornell's Ithaca campus was noticeably quiet. Cornellians observed the lack of student political interest compared to that of the 2008 election. Government professor Elizabeth Sanders told The Sun that she thinks that the indifference towards politics is due to the fact that voters do not see enough significance in congressional changes. Jared Ham, vice president of the Cornell Democrats, said that many students believe very little is decided during midterm elections.
With more than 62% of the vote, incumbent Representative Tom Reed beat Democratic candidate Martha Robertson, class of '75, in New York's 23rd Congressional District Tuesday. Reed's platform is focused on reducing federal spending and restrictions and protecting small businesses for their contribution to job growth. He serves as a member of Congress's Ways and Means Committee, which oversees national taxation and revenue programs such as Social Security and Medicare. In Robertson's concession speech, she said she will be ready to step up to the plate again and encourage supporters to continue to fight and have their voices heard. Tompkins County voters had opposite preferences from the rest of the district, with 68% of the county voting for Robertson and 32% for Reed.
In the race for Ithaca City Court Judge, Rick Wallace defeated Seth Peacock, Cornell Law School class of 2001, for the 10-year term. After Wallace won the Democratic primary for judge in September, Peacock, who had been one of his Democratic challengers, ran as a member of the Working Families Party. Peacock was appointed by Mayor Svante Myrick as interim city court judge after the June resignation of Judge Judith Rossiter, and will finish his term through the end of the year.
25 alumni who are part of Ithaca's Vietnam War resistance movement will be reuniting at Cornell this week, 50 years after their protests. The activists will be speaking in classes and holding a series of panel discussions, forums, and a teach-in about protests at Cornell. The events are part of the College of Arts and Sciences celebration of Cornell's sesquicentennial.
Princeton proved to be a tough athletic opponent last week, taking on Cornell in several games. The Tigers beat the Red in women's soccer, men's soccer, field hockey, volleyball, and football. Cornell football is now 0-7. Volleyball won against the University of Pennsylvania on Friday prior to its loss against Princeton. Men's and women's cross country also took on Princeton, coming in 2nd and 4th respectively at the Ivy League Heptagonal Championship. In hockey, the women's team lost to both Princeton and Quinnipiac, while men's hockey tied 1 game and lost 1 game against Nebraska. Be sure to check The Sun next week for the latest scores.
And that concludes this episode of Week in Review. From all of us here at The Sun, have a great week.